evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank you all for being here today and look forward to a wonderful evening ahead. Uh, my name is Vikas Monga from CyberMedia, welcoming you to the Data Resiliency Roadshow in association with our partner Commvault and Lenovo. The theme of the conference is protecting data in a difficult world. Today's data landscape is hybrid, multi-cloud world, and it's everything, everywhere, all at once, making data protection a big task for business and government alike. In the current scenarios, the challenge for IT and security leaders is unenviable. Protect all data, no matter where it resides, prepare for ransomware and other security cyber threats, and do all of this at ever shrinking budgets and skill shortages. However, the evolution of technologies has also enabled approaches and tools that can help a CIO and CISO streamline data protection and security. Today, we have with us the eminent leaders from the government and PSUs to share the insights on changing landscape of fast-paced ICT ecosystem. We at DataQuest, a cyber media publication, are celebrating its 40th year of its inception and have chronicled the ICT industry since December 1982. Eminent leaders and visionaries across verticals have joined the campaign and shared their ICT journey viewpoints for the next 25 years of Indian ICT ecosystem. Before we proceed, I would request, gentlemen, to put your mobile phone on silent mode. We would also love to hear your feedback regarding the discussions so that DataQuest keeps on bringing quality content to you in the near future. Kindly share the duly filled feedback form at the end of the conference and get a token of appreciation from our side. Moving ahead, I would like to invite Mr. Anil Chopra, Vice President, Research and Consulting, CyberMedia Research, for the welcome note. Anil has over 24 years of experience in the ICT media industry and now drives the strategic initiatives at CyberMedia Research as well as the group's go-to-market practice. Anil has worked with CyberMedia in various capacities, with his last role being the group editor technology for all CyberMedia publications, including PCQuest, DataQuest, Voice and Data, and CIO.com. Over to you, Anil.
Well, good evening. Thank you, Vikas. And good evening, everyone. And thank you so much for joining us here at the Data Resiliency Roadshow. It's an interesting theme, protecting data in a difficult world. Now, who is it really difficult for, if I were to think about it? Data continues to grow, right? Some stats I were reading on the net somewhere that in another 2 years from now, we're going to have 175 zettabytes of data getting generated. What's a zettabyte? 1 zettabyte is equal to 1 billion gigabytes, or 1 trillion, 1 billion terabytes and 1 trillion gigabytes. That's the kind of data that we're really talking about that is being generated. And yet, none of us really thinks about it as consumers and as users of data, right? Whether it's for entertainment, or sharing a WhatsApp joke with family and friends, or it's doing something serious, like maybe booking a railway ticket, or booking a movie ticket, or maybe booking an appointment at a passport office, or doing things like that, or maybe booking an appointment with a doctor. We don't really think much about it, but ultimately it's all generating a huge amount of data. Now, in order to bring that convenience to to the consumer, the difficult part is the people who are managing it. All that data at the background, all the applications that are running in the background. That's the challenge for all of us to really manage. That's the difficult part, right? We have to think of all these strategies. We have to think of all the technologies and tools that have to be utilized to kind of manage the entire IT infrastructure. Things don't stop there also, because Had it been the traditional IT where data was kind of hosted in one place in a data center, okay, still manageable. But today, we are living in a hybrid multi-cloud world where your data is residing all over the place. It's in a SaaS application, it's in an app, it's in a data center, it is on multiple clouds, it's all over the place. So you have to be able to manage all of that data. You have to protect it. You have to secure it. You have to make sure, while doing all of that, seamlessly making it available to the consumer. Because if it doesn't become available to the consumer, I was just speaking to Sushil ji, he was saying, I tap my mobile, hey, internet is not working, what's happening? That's the kind of response we will get from the users. So that is the difficult part, okay? And I think it's important to kind of realize this, that ultimately data will just keep on growing like this, right? It took 40 years to come up to 1 zettabyte of data. And now it will take just about 10 years to reach 175. That's the number we're talking about. That's the growth we're talking about, okay? So in order to continue making this easy for consumers like us and consumers outside, we have to take the difficult part of being able to manage that. And I think that's why this theme is very apt, that protecting data in a difficult world while ensuring resiliency of the data. And I think we do have very interesting sessions around various aspects of this topic. We have a panel discussion with some really good panelists. I was speaking to all of them, and you all, I think you know all of them. They are pretty well known. They've been managing their domains very well, and we'll hear their perspectives on data related to consumer data, or your own personal financial data. How do you really protect it? What should be done to to protect it? So we'll have sessions around that and an interesting panel at the end. So that's what is there in a nutshell. And I do hope that you enjoy hearing all the expert speakers and listening to the panel. And of course, do keep it interactive. Do ask your questions if you have any, in order to make it more useful for everyone. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great evening.